Hello and welcome back to Fair's Fair. I'm not sure if I'm going to have my previous video up before I get this one up. Sorry for the big gap in videos if I didn't, but apparently there's some kind of copyright issue with it. I'll work it out. But today we'll be talking about Minecraft, specifically, will it ever die? And, well, yes, of course it will die, everything will die, everything's going to die, the entire universe is going to die, everything's going to fade into nothing. And you're going to fade into nothing long before any of that happens, and the universe will remain completely unchanged from your passing. But if humanity does manage to survive entropy and move on to another universe, I don't think they're going to bring Minecraft with them. Or at the very least, it'll probably end before then. I feel reasonably safe saying this. Look at it. It's fucking beautiful. I mean, you know, shitty frame rate and probably bad quality. I'm not sure how well my current computer's going to handle recording this, but it's beautiful. Look how realistic these mountains are. Look at the sheer physics generation here. It's wonderful. But that aside, there's a lot about Minecraft that would make you wonder if it's actually going to still be here in, well, 10, 20 years. Most notably is, well, I mean, all games go away, don't they? Hey, buddy. Do I want you right now? Yes, no? Nah, I haven't got any fucking armor. But ignoring the Enderman down there, well, I think it's going to survive for a lot longer than we think it is. Most notably because, unlike a lot of games, it really doesn't have a lot of limit to it. It's like a box of Legos. In fact, that's going to be the big argument here. It is Legos. Legos have been around forever, and they're still a thing. They're still expensive as shit. They're still all over the place. It's like $100 for a Lego build that's going to stand exactly 2 inches tall and 3 inches wide sometimes. It's insane how expensive they are. But they still sell, because it's infinite creativity. Yeah, you could build the thing that it's supposed to be, or you could build something else, or you could build something else, then build the thing it's supposed to be when you bought the kit. And Minecraft is a lot like that. Only difference is that Minecraft is a Lego box that's never going to run out of Legos. It's infinite. Any build you could possibly imagine is available in this game. Anything you could possibly want to build within the confines of what this game can build is available to you, and you'll never have to buy extra parts. Oh yeah, in a creative world where I'm doing a video, the horses are right fucking here. Meanwhile, in every survival world I've ever started, you guys are nowhere to be found. Nice. Now I know what you're thinking. Legos are still here, so what the heck are you talking about? They haven't died. Well, yeah, but despite being here, it's still pretty obvious that they are not what they once were, and that's what we're talking about when we say death for Minecraft. I'm sure it will still be here, just like Tetris, for a very long time to come. The question is whether or not it'll still be the preeminent creativity toy. That's what we mean by death. Not that it's going to just stop being a thing altogether, but it's going to become so obscure and so small of a market that it is no longer such a ubiquitous name on the internet. And I realize that's a pretty vague line, and therefore will come down to interpretation on where exactly it is, but I do believe there will be a massive shift in its popularity, and I'll explain where later in the video. So how far will Minecraft survive? Well, whether or not it survives any further will have to do entirely with how well it adapts, how far it moves beyond what it is, and how far it moves with technology. Some people would argue that it's not all that popular even right now, but when it comes down to it, when you're thinking about a creative game that lets you build whatever you want, there's only really 2 things that come to mind: Minecraft or Rust. And it's entirely possible that you enjoy both of these games. But Minecraft is undoubtedly the more popular of the 2, so when it comes to creativity toys on your computer, it's still Minecraft. Creators throughout the world are constantly making content about Minecraft, and that's going to keep it going for a considerable amount of time. You're still going to want to play Minecraft so long as people that you like watching are still playing Minecraft. They still have professional Minecraft tournaments, there are still streamers who do a whole bunch of Minecraft work, but to make a long point short, I think that whether or not Minecraft will survive any longer depends entirely on how fast VR becomes the primary source of gaming. You know, the real Sword Art Online, dive your mind into the cyberspace kind of VR. The current VR with motion controls is nice and all, but it's always going to be a niche market so long as you can't, really get into it. And so long as you can't play it without bludgeoning every man, woman, child, and animal within 5 feet of you. So I'm going to set the time of Minecraft's demise and or fading into obscurity right alongside the development of effective VR technology where you truly get to enter the game. Real Ready Player One type shit. And that may sound like it's a really far off date, but it's probably a lot less far off than people like to think it is. In fact, it's probably going to be a lot less far off than implementing the same thing safely is ever going to be, because as humanity does, you're probably going to implement this system for games well before it's actually safe to do so. And while I don't know exactly what that date's going to be, I am confident in saying that that's about where Minecraft's going to go down. It will still be here, it will probably be here for the foreseeable future, well beyond my own lifespan. Well, unless we get that sweet immortality technology. Still waiting on that, by the way. But its fade into obscurity is going to be right alongside that VR thing. But I don't know, do you think it's over the hill now? I wouldn't really consider it as such. It still has such a massive following. It's still almost a must-play for every streamer out there. Virtually every VTuber group has a server for Minecraft, because it's still so popular that it's worth investing in. There's still massive builds going on, still new modular game modes being created. I don't think it's over the hill yet, but you might. Do you think it's already over the hill? Explain that in the comments. Do you think it's going to last even beyond VR without fading into obscurity? If so, let me know how you think it would be implemented in a way that wouldn't just be gimmicky and would stay true to the actual feel of the creativity toy that it is. Like, follow, comment, subscribe, all the things that you can undo later if you decide that I am a disgrace to all sapient life forms and bring shame upon myself, my family, and anyone who's ever so much as smiled at me while waving. In which case, hi Dad, welcome to my channel. Feel free to leave a comment to let me know that our ancestors are crying and I'm a disgrace to our bloodline. And remember that you and them should both be entertainingly angry.